that feels... It feels very good for one of them and not so good for the other.
Yeah, and also one of those things that's like, you don't know the matchup, you don't expect it, right? You don't expect it. Easy thing to miss, and I don't blame Tan for even one of those stocks being lost.
Especially like, you know, all the tournament pressure, all of that, and then it's like, oh, you also kind of have to keep thinking that, yeah, I can't let any hit. Half of the inputs didn't work. That's always bad. But it's still like, again, with that, because when you stack both of the buffs, I don't think you need it for the smashes, but when you have both of the physical buffs, the Oomph and Psych up, all of your normal like physical hits will insta-pop a shield. But of course, we know how strong the forward smash is, so
yeah, you only need one buff. You only need one buff. You might not even need the buff if you charge it long enough.
If you get a critical.
Yeah, the crit. That's another thing we gotta mention. Like, you never know what's gonna happen with this guy, and I'm sad to see Tango, but 2 heroes in a loser bracket. It's gonna make it terrifying for everyone who's going down there for a quick little trip to RNG town. You know?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. Of course, like I have to like stress it out. Like from a Finnish perspective, if we look at like losers round 1, our first round that we had was like Legacy and ZartZu. Both PR players, ZartZu being the second place? Yeah, second on our PR, Legacy in the middle around there. Those are usually the people we expect to see in like the winner's side at the very end. But it's like, why are they playing at losers round 1?
Yeah, we need to point out how incredibly stacked this tournament is. You got so many PR players in so many different countries, and it's just like, goddamn, you have number 3 in Norway going out in loser round 2.
Yeah. And since we're talking about it, I do have to give a huge shout out to you, to everybody who came here from abroad. We know that this came kind of we gave out the information a bit late maybe, but so many people came here. We have like what? Just from commentators, we have like 5 people from abroad. We have all the people joining in the LCQ. We have all the invitational people. Huge shout out to everybody who flew in here. Thank you, you are amazing. And of course, thank you to everybody. We're not gonna forget the Finnish people, all the people who came in here, made the LCQ amazing. Just huge thanks to you.
Yeah, right back at you, man. Thank you guys for making this such an incredible event. So much fun. I've had fun since I got here, and all the way until I'll leave, I am 100% sure.
But hey, do you like heroes? Because
I
we have
love
another one.
Look at this guy. I wonder if he'll come boom.
One thing though, when we had yesterday, we had the hero showdown. One thing that I had noticed, it could be just the luck of the draw, but Hope tended to go more for these physical buffs, for the Psych Up and Oomph.
Yeah.
And Valo used to go for the Axel Rattle more.
That's
so
interesting.
that could be like, do you want the raw power or do you want to get the speed?
Yeah, and I hope definitely master at like finding the right spells or the right spells at the right moment. I see him practice that in training mode, just like sitting, just pressing down B, select the right one, select the right one, select the right one, select the right one, practicing that.
He was talking about that when we interviewed him, that like the pattern recognition, like okay, you see like the first few letters, you can base that like okay, KA.
Yeah.
There's like 3 different spells that it could be. Unfortunately, 2 of them suck.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's kind of. Oh, okay, scary. That is death. No, it's not.
Still
I
alive.
did the thing. I said that's death.
Yeah, but okay,
that's death.
You just delayed it. You just delayed
yeah,
it.
I have foresight.
Yeah, you gave ZartZu the opportunity, the chance, but he just squandered it.
Yeah. Oh, I really like this play from ZartZu right here. ZartZu being number 2 in Finland. In loser round 2. Can we talk about this, bro? Can we talk about this? This tournament is crazy. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it is very good. And again, like this is another one of those matchups. Bounce is very annoying for ZartZu right here. His whole game plan. Oh no,
that
you
should be it, right?
dead. Yeah. Unfortunately, was in the air. Didn't manage to air dodge in time because that snooze. Sure, it's very slow, but when it comes from that close of a distance, you don't really have the. You just can't really react to it always.
You know, I have a question. Does a bird sleep when they get snoozed?
I'm pretty certain she does.
Oh my god, what is happening, bro?
Just randomly so much damage. 99 already on ZartZu's last stock. This is not looking that good.
It is not. I mean, Hope having a kind of like full control over this right now. Comboing with the eggs. This looks like a matchup he has played 1,000 times.
Oh, didn't do it.
Yeah, he was at the range where he could get attacked and just lose all his mana for no reason. So it was the right choice to not do it. But he could have gotten a kill. But I mean, he's still in disadvantage. So really, you can't really ask for more. Like 3 stocks up to 1. Yeah. You have the advantage on the stage. You have stage control.
One thing that Hope needs to keep in mind, like at the very back of his head for the next match, is that Wonder Wing can be actually a really good option for pretty much all of your spells. If he sees you pulling up that magic menu, ZartZu can almost like preemptively go for the Wonder Wing.
Yeah.
Just go through everything.
That's true, that's true. Oh, we got a Wonder Wing, speaking of. But the back air not taking it. The back throw probably up throw.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeet the beer.
Really? I was
to the skies!
My brain was going back throw, not gonna take it, but he's just like,
woo! Yeet!
Those are some strong arms on that boy. Yeah. You know, maybe it's a hamster.
Especially since that Banjo is a rather heavy bear.
Yeah. And the bird on top, you know, doesn't make it easier.
Chucking 2 people like it's nothing. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
2
I don't
people,
care.
I don't know about that.
Well, 2 animals.
2 animals, a bird and a bear, best friends. But I mean, ZartZu, still not out of this. As number 2 in Finland, you just know that he's good at adaptation, just like any other top player. And
you added a browser. Hugo, what are you doing? Hugo!
Oh,
Hugo!
wow. Hugo! There we go.
Thank you. No! No! Oh no! Get
Okay, so we have BJ, KP, and Bill Pfeiffer.
Jerev, go there. Okay, there we go. We have fun.
He's dead!
Oh! What a perfect timing. Thank you. We wanted to see what happened. Thank you. You gave us the.
There's no way. That was actually really good, Lance. I'm glad you did that.
Nice timing. Nice timing.
not so good for the people who bother you, but it was very funny.
Yeah, thankfully the players are not experiencing this.
Yeah. The players got the bracket on their screen?
Yeah, like, oh, this makes so much sense. Now I can do this and that.
Let's kaswoosh.
Yeah. 69, okay.
Nice text coming out from ZartZu.
It's so important because one of the things is that ZartZu usually wants to go, Banjo in general wants to go low, so just throwing that charge up B in front of that recovery can be really good because you just get free damage and eventually, yeah, sure, ZartZu is ready for the text, but eventually it'll turn into untakeable.
Yeah, and that's a very good point, and that's where Hope really gets a lot of his stocks, it seems like, just getting, not necessarily off stage, but on ledge, in the air, like just like, he doesn't get stray hits very often, it seems like. He just kind of, or maybe right here. I mean, I like that side B.
Oh, there we go.
You see that once again, catching the jump, right? He's often in the air when he's losing his stocks. ZartZu seems to have a knack for jumping, and Hope definitely picking up on that.
Yeah, ZartZu usually wants to, like, when he goes for the grenades, he wants to jump because the angle of the grenade is better then.
For sure.
119 though, ZartZu kind of in a pickle. Psych up, there we go. Psych yourself up with this.
He was just preparing for the blast zone. Like, you gotta psych up for the blast zone, okay?
I'm about to die, but I'm ready for it.
Yeah, at least he died for a full field, you know?
Yeah, psych up again, going there. Snooze, full range, not gonna take.
Ooh, that's like with that bird.
That's something that's always hilarious to me. That looked like a cool combo. It did with a forward smash included. It did 34. Like.
Oh, really? Well, it looked very cool.
The damage just isn't there with the eggs, unfortunately. They do such a small amount of damage.
That's another thing. The eggs are a really big part of Banjo's neutral. It's not great, but Banjo isn't great at all. And when the bounce comes out, like, oh, wow,
Psych up again.
That actually killed.
Again, as I mentioned, Hope really wants to go for those big bops because that Psych up, as we just saw, it makes moves kill ridiculously early.
That is very true. And, you know, once again, dying in the air to those ridiculously strong moves. You know, here's the tip. If you always die in the air, maybe just stay on the ground.
Yeah, just don't.
That's how you win, right? That's how you win.
I mean, if you're getting killed every time you're in the air, maybe, you know, consider the grounded approach.
No, but it is, of course, more difficult than that. But in my experience, if you never jump, you always win, right?
Yep, I mean... So many characters in this game just have very good anti-airs.
Yeah.
So, of course, this whole game almost is played with jumpers in mind.
Which, of course, is why Little Mac is so good, because he never jumps.
Master of ground combat. Oh, no!
I might be I might be mixing this up. I don't know. There might be something wrong in that logic. I'm not quite sure what it might be.
Nah, logic is sound.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll stick with it then. ZartZu, don't jump. That's it. Nah, but for real though, having that jump habit is of course understandable. When you want to approach with those eggs, that wave bounce, is he switching?
Yeah, he switched into Marth. This is a character that he has actually showed this yesterday in the doubles. Kind of a secret counter pick. They were practicing this with his brother Kekkeri, but now we're gonna have to see how well can he actually do it, because right now, like with this matchup, Marth has a longer sword, better mobility. You can just kind of take the medium distance and just, oh no, these side beats. I mean,
yeah, you say that, the medium distance, until you get side beat, right?
Yeah,
that is such...
83. Does he have a jump? Oh, good up beat.
Okay, a reversal. This might be very big, but does not get much, and that's a true punish. It's unsafe on hit. You cannot...
Oh, magic burst?
That's it. No.
Ah, just barely. Just the final strong hit.
Simply no option there if you have recovery like Marth's. You have to pull the trigger.
Yeah, with Banjo or some other characters you can stall, but Marth cannot stall at all.
But I would like to say that I do like this pick. Like, of course, it might not work out, but still, Banjo struggled a lot. Like we saw, he wants to approach with the eggs. The bounce comes out, you can't really do it. He wants to approach in the air. You want to do the B reverse or the wave bounce eggs. You want to land with the aerials.
Oh, no.
And he gets anti-air so efficiently, but here you might have a lot more options because your neutral is a lot better. You got many more approach options, and we're seeing it work out in neutral at least, but advantage still really difficult as Hope is just ledge trapping and edge guarding so efficient in this game.
Yeah, and another thing that Hope is doing very well is just staying alive. He's being
the spacing! The spacing on that was very clean.
That was a nice tipper. That sound when the tipper hits, it's just...
Yeah, that's why you play Marth, I'm convinced. Like, that's the only reason to play Marth. Okay, the double. That's a noise.
No, couldn't, unfortunately. He managed to just smack Hero back to the edge.
Clean! I'm really liking this Marth right now.
Yeah, way better, because you can just actually kind of challenge Hero with the sword. You don't have to just stay back. You can just kind of go in and smack him.
Trump not working out. Oh, this Accelerator being so scary right now. Oof. Yeah, that is like we talked about with Palutena earlier, right? Yeah, you can wall Hero, but once he gets Accelerato, that's a difficult word, he kind of just doesn't care.
Up-B still alive. We don't have that much mana. Man decides to burn it all on that up-B. Oh,
another up throw kill. Wow. But still a lot better position than we have seen before, and ZartZu definitely want to be able to make this work. He has to get off ledge though, and that is proven to be a difficult task against Hope specifically. Yeah.
Kind of backed in a corner right now. ZartZu needs this KO right now. Can't really take any more extra percent.
ZartZu has entered F-tilt mode, it seems.
Yep. F-tilt.
One more.
Okay, we're trying to go deep, but we have the zoom in the back pocket. We don't care. Nice up-B. Good reaction.
Yeah. That's good, that's good. We have a last stock situation. This is his one and only shot, his last chance at life here in the losers bracket. Number 2 in Finland versus number 1 in Denmark. Can he make this miraculous comeback, or is
it up is such a scary thing, but the kaboom! Still alive, still alive.
Good DI.
Oh no, do not shield, both the buffs.
Everything will kill, everything will shield break, everything will do everything! The jump gets caught by the dash attack. That's anti-air.
The only option that ZartZu could have done there is like roll towards him, which is very scary, or very precisely time a parry or a spot dodge. Because if you jump like he did, you're gonna die. If you shield, that's gonna get popped, and then you're gonna die. Such a bad spot, because that's such a scary spot. Of course, you can try to time out the double buff, because the other buff runs out. But have fun with that.
It's not easy to camp when your opponent is like that strong, always running at you, looking for any little hit when you're at 130. It's not easy. Yeah, like you can't camp out that.
Yeah, especially since it's your last stock. It's your potentially last stock in the whole tournament.
Yeah.
But a good performance. But I am sad. Another Finnish person bites the dust.
We got a Danish man taking this spot instead. Moving on to top 8. How are we feeling, Hope? Was that top 8?
No,
that was top 8 qualifier.
Yo, now, you're in top 8 now.
Okay, great. I had to go.
Mm.
Take
Yeah.
It can be good, but you have to be careful with the ego because ego can break so easily, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh no.
why,
Yeah.
for example, time.
Mm.
Always. I'll play the.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying.
Yeah.
Because I do that off. I'll use some.
Yeah.
Trying to get. Always.
Mm.
Rates. Not quite. I have to stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
that can be so important, like having the, as you mentioned, mentality, kind of the ego, like, okay, it's not like I have to change, like I can't play the, like having it in the back of the mind, yeah, hey, I can still handle some of these even worse matchups that I can have, because sometimes if you're forced to change, it can be kind of annoying in the back.
Exactly. Desperate. I need.
yeah, and you talk about counterpicking Banjo. How do you feel about the matchup, and what specifically do you find difficult against Banjo?
I do. Better mind.
Mm.
There too.
Yeah.
It's annoying. And just.
Yeah, and I feel like that's an important distinction to make between a bad matchup and a difficult matchup, right? And matchup can be difficult and still winning. So yeah, I do respect that, but also feeling more comfortable practicing that is also very important.
You have to. Now you know.
Mm.
Into you.
Yeah.
So it's not. No, you go Mario against Bowser every time.
Yeah, information is so key. That one thing I've kind of picked up, I've commented it a couple of your matches. Do correct me if I'm wrong. Do you prefer going for oomph and psych up rather than axle rattle?
Yes.
Yeah, I picked it up properly. I'm not dumb.
I think.
Mhm.
And I like snow.
Yeah.
Which is why every. I'm winning. One of us was at.
Yeah. Mm?
Because I'm the one who loses. I mean, I'm the one who
Yeah.
Oh no, there's no balling me.
right? But it's a. I'm
Mhm.
glad.
Yeah.
And that's
Mm.
simple. I have I had.
Mm. Still a
Yeah.
really good showing, though. How are you feeling about your first top 8 match being, if you scroll down soon, the Denmark Ditto? How's this
Yeah.
matchup going traditionally?
Mhm.
One.
Hmm?
But it's gone.
All right.
Vegan.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Mm.
no, then I can't move. I can't.
Yeah, but how I want to ask you. I hate to put you on the spot, but on a scale from 1 to 10, how confident are you?
In this,
Soon.
I would say a 6.
All right.
It's not that high, but it's
That's humble of you.
because it's it goes even. I know the text equals, but still, it goes even often. But with the solo, I have just done more and more, and the
Yep.
thing I feel like soon likes most of all is